Morning all of you. In the previous class, we are solving the questions of board examination of a chapter continuity and differentiability. Now today we will take some other questions of your board examination question. So let's see one by one and we will solve it. For what value of k the following function is continuous at x is equal to 0 and fx is equal to 1 minus cos 4x divided by 8x square, and here is k. This is x is not equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. For what value of k this function is continuous at x is equal to 0. We have to given this function, and this function is continuous at x is equal to 0. We have to given in the question, and we have to calculate the value of k. Okay. So you know that for proving continuity of a function, we prove that the left hand limit and right hand limit and the value of the function is equal. If this left hand limit and right hand limit and value of the function will be equal, then our function is continuous function. So first let what we will check, we will find its left hand limit, right hand limit, and we will equate this with the value of function. Then we can get our value of k, because we have to already given the function is continuous. Okay. So let's find left hand limit. So limit x tends to 0 fx. So limit h tends to 0 f x minus h. 0 minus h. Okay, because we have to check this value at x is equal to 0. So right, our function is what? Limit s tends to 0, 1 minus cos 4 1 minus cos 4 0 minus h, and divided by 8 0 minus h whole square. So we write limit h tends to 0, 1 minus cos 4, cos minus theta is cos theta. So we write this 8 h square. Okay. Now limit h tends to 0. Okay. 1 minus, we can write this, we will apply the formula of cos 2x, which is what? 2 sin square x is 1 minus cos 2x. So 2 sin square 2x will be 1 minus cos 4x. So we write 2 sin square 2x divided by 8h square. Okay. Now limit h tends to 0, this will be cancelled. We write sin square sin 2h whole square divided by 2h whole square. So what we write? Limit h tends to 0, and this is sin 2h by 2h whole square. Okay. So we get, this is what we can write again, this limit s tend to 0 sine 2h by 2h whole square. So this is identity, so we can write the value of this is 1, so it is 1. So left hand limit is 1. What we have done, we have taken here limit s tend to 0 f0 minus h, and limit s tend to 0 1 minus cos 4 0 minus h divided by 8 0 minus h whole square. Limit s tends to 0 1 minus cos minus theta is cos theta, and divided by 8h square. So we can write 2 sine square 2h by 8h square, and this will be cancelled in 4 times. So we get sine 2h whole square, 2h whole square. So limit s tend to 0 sine 2h by 2h whole square. So limit s tend to 0 sine 2h by 2h whole square. So value of this is 1. Now we will take our right hand limit. Okay, our left hand limit is 1. So we are writing here left hand limit is 1. Now we find our right hand limit. Our right hand limit will be limit h tends to 0 f0 plus h. Our function will be this. Now limit h tends to 0, f0 plus h is what? 1 minus cos 4 0 plus h divided by 8 2 plus h whole square. Okay, so we write limit h tends to 0 1 minus cos 4h by 8 h square. Now again limit h tend to 0 2 sine square h by 8h square. Limit h tends to 0 sine 2h by 2h whole square. We can write this in this form, and here we are seeing that limit h square is h tends to 0 sine 2h by 2h whole square. Now the value of this is 1. So right hand limit is also 1, and our left hand limit is 1. So the value of the function will be what? So our value of the function at x is equal to 0 is k. So left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to k f of 0, because we had to given the question is our function fx is continuous at x is equal to 0. So we can write left hand limit, right hand limit, and value of the function is equal. So left hand limit is 1, right hand limit is 1, and value of the function is k. So the value of k will be what? 1. Okay, in this way we can find the value of k, which is equal to 1. Okay, so we have to given in this question that the given function is continuous at x equal to 0. Then find the value of k. Then we have find first left hand limit, which is 1. Again we find the right hand limit, which is also equal to 1, and value of the function, which is equal to k. So left hand limit, right hand limit, and value of the function is k. So k will be 1. Now we will see the next question. Our next question is fx is equal to k cos x divided by pi minus 2x, and this is 3 when x is not equal to pi by 2 and x is equal to pi by 2. At x is equal to pi by 2. We have to find the value of k. Again we have to find the value of k so that the function is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. This function is again continuous, and we have to find the value of k. So again we will find what? Left hand limit and right hand limit and the value of the function, and equate these all. We get what? The value of k. Okay. So let's start finding the left hand limit, because we have to given the function is constant. So left hand limit x tends to pi by 2 minus fx. Now we write limit s tends to 0 f pi by 2 minus h. We write this. So limit s tends to 0. Function is k cos pi by 2 minus x and divided by pi minus 2 pi by 2 minus h. Okay. Now limit s tends to 0. We write k cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Pi minus 2 multiply inside, we get here pi plus 2h. This is cancelled. Limit h tends to 0 k by 2 sin h by h. Limit h tends to 0 k by 2 sin h by h, and you know this is an identity. Value of this is equal to 1. So left hand limit is k by 2. Okay. What we have done? Limit x tends to pi by 2 minus fx, and fx, when we write h tends to 0, we get f pi by 2 minus x h. Limit h tends to 0, k cos pi by 2 minus h, pi minus 2 pi by 2 minus h. We will replace it. Now k sin h, and this is pi minus pi and 2h. Pi and pi will cancel. We get k by 2 sin h by h, and this is constant term, so we take outside the limit. We write limit s tends to 0 sin h by h, and you know that this value is equal to 1. So left hand limit will be what? K by 2. Now we will find the right hand limit. So limit h tends to 0 f pi by 2 plus h. We write this. Now limit h tends to 0. Our function will be what? K cos pi by 2 plus h divided by pi minus 2 pi by 2 plus h. So limit h tends to 0 k cos 90 plus theta is minus sin theta. So we write minus sin h. Okay. Now we write pi minus 2h, so it will be cancelled. Now limit h tends to 0, we write minus k sin h by minus 2h, so minus and minus will cancel. Now what we will write? We write k by 2 limit h tends to 0 sin h by h, and you know this value is 1, so we write k by 2. The right hand limit is k by 2 and left hand limit is k by 2, and value of the function is what? At pi by 2 is 3. So now we will equate these. So the function is continuous. We write function is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. So we write left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to f pi by 2. Because if the function is continuous, we can say that the left hand limit, right hand limit and value of the function will be equal. So left hand limit and right hand limit is k by 2 and f pi by 2 is 3. So k is 2 into 3. So k is equal to 6. This will be our required result. The value of k will be what? 6. In this way we can find the value of k. If the given function is continuous, then we can find the value of k, because left hand limit, right hand limit and value of the function will be equal. So when we will equate the left hand limit, right hand limit and value of the function, we get k by 2 is 3 and our answer will be k is equal to 6. Now we will see the next question. The next question is find the value of a for which the function is continuous at x is equal to 0. The function is continuous, and what is function? Function is a sin pi by 2 x plus 1 and tan x minus sin x divided by x cube. X is less than or equal to 0 and x is greater than 0 is continuous at x is 0. Then find a. This is our question, that this function is continuous at x is equal to 0, then we have to find the value of a. So let us start the left hand limit, and so left hand limit will be limit h tends to 0 f 0 minus h. So we write limit h tends to 0 a sin pi by 2 0 minus h plus 1. So limit h tends to 0 We send this inside, we get a sine pi by 2 minus pi by 2h. So we write limit h tends to 0 sine 90 minus theta is a cos theta, and when we put the limit h is 0 cos 0, so a into 1, so left hand limit is 1. Sorry, left hand limit is a. Now we find our right hand limit. What we had done, limit h tends to 0, f0 minus h, limit h tends to 0, a sine pi by 2, 0 minus h at the place of x and plus 1. So we multiplied this pi by 2 minus pi by 2h. Now sine pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta, and when we put the limit here, this term is 0, so cos 0 is 1 and it is a, so the left hand limit is a. Now our right hand limit will be what? So left hand limit is a. Now we find our right hand limit. Our right hand limit. So let right hand limit. Limit h tends to 0 have 0 plus h. So we write limit h tends to 0. Function is tan function is tan 0 minus h minus sine 0 minus h divided by 0 minus h. Sorry, 0 plus h, 0 plus h, 0 plus h whole square. Now limit h tends to 0. It will be tan h minus sin h divided by h cube. Now limit h tends to 0. We take sin h outside. We get 1 by cos h minus 1 divided by h cube. Now take LCM. We get sin h 1 minus cos h upon h cube cos h. Okay. Now limit h tends to 0. We write this sin h sin h by h, and here this is 1 minus cos h. We can write this 1 minus cos h, which is 2 sin square h by 2 divided by h square, and here 1 by cos h. Now we take limit with the function this and this and this. We get sin h by h, limit one by cos h h tends to 0. Now limit with third term is limit s tends to 0, 2. We are sending this 2 to the denominator of this. We get what? Sine square h by 2 divided by h square by 2 into 2 and multiplied by 2. This will be changed in 4. So we write what this term will be 1, this term will be 1. So we write 1 into limit s tends to 0, 1 by 2 sine h by 2 whole square. Okay, now 1 by 2, this term will be 1 again, so we write 1. So what we are getting, 1 by 2. So left hand limit is a and right hand limit is this, and value of the function is a. Now look at limit h tends to 0, f 0 plus h. Right hand limit h tends to 0, tan 0 plus h, because function is at this function is greater than x is greater than 0. Okay, so we write tan 0 plus h minus sine 0 plus h whole cube, tan h minus sine h divided by h cube. Limit h tends to 0, sine h 1 by cos h minus 1 divided by h cube. Now limit h tends to 0, sine h, taking LCM, we get 1 minus cos h divided by h cube, and this is cos h. Now we will write this h cube, h into h square. So we write here sine h by h, and this 1 minus cos h can be written as 2 sine square h by 2, and this h square is in the denominator of that function, and this cos h we have written 1 by cos h here. Now we will take the limit separately to the different function. So we write limit s tends to 0, sin h by h, limit s tends to 0, 1 by cos h, limit s tends to 0, sin square h by 2 into h square by 4 into 2. Okay, so the value of this is 1, the value of this is 1, and this is 1 by 2. Limit s tends to 0, sin h by 2 whole square. The whole value is 1, so we will get 1 by 2. Now we have to, given that this function is continuous, now we will find the value of the function. So at x is equal to 0, the function is this, so we write a sin pi by 2, 0 plus 1. Now a sin pi by 2, and this is equal to a into 1, this is equal to a. So left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to value of the function. Because this function is continuous function, so we can write left hand limit, right hand limit, and value of function at x is equal to 0 are equal. So we write left hand limit is a, right hand limit is 1 by 2, value of the function is a. So we are getting in this way the value of a is 1 by 2 from here, because this function is continuous function. Function is continuous function. So left hand limit, right hand limit, value of the function at x is equal to 0 is a. So a is 1 by 2. In this way we can find the value of a when our function is continuous function. So I hope you understand. So thank you.